Hey all, welcome to Tuesday with Pastor Dan. Good to see you all. Glad to be with you all. This is an exciting time of year for me because we are at championship week. The last 3 weeks have been championship season as a coach. So we had our conference, we had districts last week to qualify for state, and we have state this week. Um, got a couple guys through in shot put, one in discus, and then he's also in high jump, but he's a different breed. That's a whole different thing. Um, but in this exciting time, it's been interesting because there's a thing us in the athletic world that kind of spills over into our church world, and it talks about a lot. They always talk about a coach setting a culture, and that is the environment in which the athletes are. Now, I've been in cultures that were toxic. I've been in cultures that were inspirational and wonderful to be part of. I've felt both ends of it, and in the world of track and field, especially with throwing, one of the biggest parts of the culture is persistence. Um, it's hard. It is a very, very difficult thing to do. It is not simply just chucking a couple things and look how far they go. It's very technical. It's very difficult. It takes strength and it takes quickness and it takes a lot of technique, like I said. So this level of this culture that I've tried to build, or we've tried to build in the program here of persistence, this keeping after it, this fight, this endurance in it, which is funny to talk about endurance and throwing, but um, and it's a big culture that I've tried to build, and I think we've come to it because there's a young man who came in, and I don't remember what he threw as a freshman, maybe his sophomore year he threw 30, and I think he's on the point that he's going to be breaking 54 feet, 53, 54 feet in shot. Massive, 24-foot PR from the time he was a sophomore to a senior, and that's incredible. It's 12 feet. Um, it's probably more like 20 feet over the course of 4 years. And the thing is we've changed him. We've changed him from one technique to another, and this persistence is paying off. He has come back over and over. His attitude wasn't always there, but then he kind of readjusted it, and he's fought and he's fought and he's fought, and you can just see the relaxedness as he's figured it out. And I've got some young girls who are they're persistent and they want to keep coming back and they want to learn. And when we get to this point in our athletics or just in life in general, when something's hard, we think, oh, well, this is hard, I'm not supposed to do it, because the things that we're supposed to do are supposed to be easy, and so we stop doing it. And it's like the difficult thing that we tried to do or tried to explore to do in life or in whatever relationships or hobbies or you name it. It gets hard, and I'm not saying that we're weak or anything like that. I'm just saying that, oh, well, I'm not meant to do it because things are supposed to be easy. Um, to do the easy things because that's just the easy things are what I'm meant to do. The things that come easy. But I can tell you the reward from doing the thing that you've had to endure for, and it becoming a successful thing, whether it's a relationship with a coworker or family member or whatever it is, when we persist and we endure, it builds something inside of us that's very rewarding. Um, and it's just, I know I probably mentioned this, but one of my favorite texts is Romans 5 and chapter 3. And not only that, but we also boast in our sufferings, knowing that suffering produces endurance, endurance produces character, and character produces hope, and hope does not disappoint, because God's love has been poured into our hearts throughout the Holy Spirit that has been given to us. I can tell you this young man has a hope. He's going to state, and there's this hope to excel and do this thing because he's feeling this payoff from the persistence and the endure. He has persisted and endured through, and he has this, and it's built a character in him. It's just a new kid. Not a kid. He's graduated high school, so he's 18 probably, but young man. Um, and that hope that he has it won't disappoint to invest in that. And I have to say that that's with life too. When we persist and we continue to battle and we do the things that are hard and fight through, whether it's raising kids, you can probably hear mine crying in the background, or those things, there's such a powerful reward in it because it builds this character, this type of person that we are. Um, so whatever you're going through, whatever may be hard, don't give up on it, because it may produce something incredibly powerful through it, and give us a hope. God may be doing something absolutely amazing with that, in that, and with us through that, that will give us a hope that we can't even measure and make us a much more incredible person. If we build this culture of persistence and endurance to fight and fight through the things and continue to grow. You'll be blessed. Look forward to seeing you soon.